your profits at 10% and you took your profits at 20%. Because once you get to about 20%, that's the end of the move. Somewhere around there, 19 to 25 at most percent, 22%, somewhere around there. So that's why it's important to take profits at 20%. And now we're going to go probably into some consolidation. Continuation from here would be euphoric. It would be ridiculous, but it can happen. So the markets are up this morning from yesterday's close. SPY is up into even the prior day's low. So that's quite a bit of progress. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, so that's pretty positive. We would really need to get up over 449. Remember that number on SPY, 449 on SPY if this is going to continue. Otherwise, it's going to break down, and go into either consolidation sideways or it could be a plummet. Yeah, and jobless claims were good. You never know quite how the market's going to piece together that data. So we'll have to see, today if that lifts anything. Did I already, I think, go live? Cool. Let's look at some charts. Get prepared here. And ALLG, hopefully you're getting into that right now. It's right at that point of entry and holding. Stop at 19.6, so about $1.50 of risk for your 1% calculations. Oil pretty much went sideways all through the night. So exactly where we were at the close of yesterday. And same thing with energy. Gold is making its way a little bit. It's pointing to the upside. It broke out of yesterday's high and hit about 1960 in pre-market, but it's back to about 1950 right now. So yes, I believe gold was on the rise due to uncertainty, institutionals pulling money out of their holdings, and then the jobless report came out, claims report came out positive, and you can see that they took their money back. Like, wait. Yeah, I might want to plant some seeds today. So there could possibly be some buying. That doesn't mean it's going to be broad-based necessarily. I'm not seeing that indication that there's any broad-based buying going to go on today. Who would? Just would not be the right point to do it. But there might be some industries and some sectors where institutionals are going to plant some seeds. And that could be happening today. So there'll be some support somewhere in the market from the institutional investors. Let's see. So looking at the VIX is at 23-ish and hanging out there. That's good. It would be nice if we could get down into the teens. So I'm waiting really for that day. And again, the number for SPY to reach and beat today is 449. That would be significant. If we break 449, that erases yesterday, and that's a big deal because yesterday was fairly strong pullback day, if you will. Not overly strong, but fairly. Looking across anything else here, rates are kind of range expanding sideways, and so we're seeing the same in financials. To follow that. Oh, by the way, mortgages, I think, hit 30-year mortgages hit 4.7%. 4.7%. So that's going to continue to add pressure in the real estate market. Not right now because it's not the season. But by the end of the summer, who knows? Mortgage rates may hit 5 or 6%, maybe even 7%. So going through the summer in the real estate market, you might not notice the pressures yet. They'll start to bubble up in little pockets, I believe, and you might see some flattening instead of progressing. For instance, the rate of real estate inflation might slow but not go negative. But next year, I believe around this time next year, it'll start to accelerate negatively. So that's what I believe is going to happen, and I've been thinking it's going to happen since about this time last year. Thinking 2 years ahead, saving up cash, getting ready to buy at the bottom. Every 10 years, the real estate market has an opportunity. Lately, every 10 years, the real estate market bottoms every 10 or 15 years. And that could be coming. That could be coming. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, yeah. They will stay up. They will stay up in certain uh, demographic ranges, but definitely rate hikes are affecting mortgages, and that's going to affect demand. And anyone who's paying for a house in cash is probably an investor, and an investor is probably got a loan for that cash. And so those are going to dry up as well. So the buying spree on real estate is going to be over the next year and a half. That's my prognosis on that. You can have your own theory if you wish, but that's what I do believe, and I've been pretty spot on. Like I believed the right time to raise rates, to do rate hikes, was November. And looking back, it looks like that would have been the best time to do it. Really, the Fed made a kind of a big mistake waiting 5 months later to raise rates. That was just, we could have nipped this inflation in the bud before it got away from us. All right. Well, in the momentum front, we've got NKLA this morning up on some news. ALLG, which is a IPO, SPAC IPO. They're on their second day today, and they're doing really good. Let me read again what that name of the company is and what they do. ALLG provides and operates electric vehicle charging solutions for electric cars, motors, buses, and trucks. And yesterday that went to like 24, and then pulled back. Yesterday it was just as hot as could be. Huge gains yesterday. And today it's looking kind of hot in pre-market again. I'm watching it right now. It's already at 21, coming from about 15. So good movement there. Yeah, BVXV. I did want to see that because that just popped up later. Oh yeah, that looks very nice. A lot of momentum there. 20 million shares. Let up in the high-speed setup. There we go. Watching that. Still like ALLG more. For example, that entry that I'm telling you about at 21, it seems to be holding right now. And that's worth its weight in gold right there. Anytime, you can get a pullback to be sideways. Oof, that's wonderful. So when it's ready to take off again, it's really going to take off. That's showing like double the strength of normal trading, because most pullbacks pull back diagonal or down. This one is sideways, consolidating. So ALLG, I think, in my opinion, is the hottest pick this morning. However, we do have some movement in NKLA and BVXV. I'm watching also FSRD, MFH, and ESOA. Of course, we'll always watch Tesla, Apple, Amazon. A nice pattern on BBIG. Well, I don't know if you're talking pre-market intraday or if you're talking on the daily chart. You have NKLA. When should you sell? How long have you had it? March 8th. Oh, that's not very long. He goes, last year. Let me see. What was it you were asking about? NKLA. Okay. All right. So you're in a trade from March 8th. I'm guessing you got in around $7 then. Well, you already had to sit through one pullback, but then it moved forward more. I would take, let's see, right now it's at 1077 divided by, what did you say you got it at? 662. You're up 62%. So you should have sold at least half already. And then today, you should work your way towards selling half. I think, the problem with new traders is they get something incredible and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And they got so lucky getting something incredible that they think they have to hold on tight to it. No, just fucking sell it. Take your profits and then put that money into something else and do it again. And if you don't know how to do it again, you need to learn how, because you should be able to get into and out of trades daily. Not that you would get in and out the same day, but like on a 5 to 10 day basis, every position of yours should just be cut and get into new stuff. And constant rotation is what creates your account compounding. So, the two biggest problems with new traders is not cutting losses and not taking profits. I mean, Jesus, you need to take profits and you need to cut losses. So, when you have some profits, take them. And if you're afraid to take profits, just take 5% profits. It's not going to change anything. You'll still have 95% of your position. And when it doubles again, you'll be like, oh, thank God I kept it. But then sell another 5%, whatever. So, I mean, at the worst case scenario, make sure you chip away. Scale out is what they call it at these profitable moments. All right, we've got 8 minutes until the market opens. And the market is holding up. However, it does look like, based on the way yesterday traded, that today will go down. We might go up at the beginning of the market or at some point in the first hour. We may grind up. But there's I'd say a higher probability that we're going to go down today and break yesterday's low. If we don't, great. And hopefully we break yesterday's high. That's what we'd be looking for at. That's what we'd be looking for there. And on the S&P 500, that would be 449. That's the number you're looking for. If we can get over, let's see, let me get the exact number. High, 448.50. 448.50, really. 448.50. 448.50. All right, Rebecca wants us to take a look at LLL again. Every day she's talking about LLL. And finally, she's right. Yeah. It popped from 3.4 to 4.4. So if anybody is interested in checking out that right now, it's happening right now. Probably would be halting pretty soon once the market opens. No halts pre-market. She might be bag holding. I don't think so. Rebecca just gets us a lot of the morning momentum poppers, but her criteria is a bit low, let's say, which is fine. I would rather know more than less. I'd rather be more aware than less aware. But it doesn't mean that every pick is worth getting into. And in the case of LLL, I mean, it's a retracement trade. It's trading right into overhead supply. So that'd be a lot of resistance. So it's not our beautiful A+ setups, but it is popping. Any of you like to scalp? There might be something there. Any money moving into Upstart? Oh, I like Upstart right now. I really like their chart. I'm waiting for it to show a little bit more of a breakout. I really needed to get above 162. If you can do that, then I think we got something, But there's, still a lot of retracement and overhead supply on that one as well. But as a bottom reversal, that could be quite good. Look at how big the buying levels have been lately. It's definitely been dwarfing the selling pressure, and selling pressure has been dwindling. So I think, some institutionals may be making moves on Upstart right now while it's at the bottom. But, sometimes these bottoms can last months. And the institutionals would prefer that because it takes a long time to buy when you're buying at the institutional level. I can tell you that funds own 66% of all shares on Upstart. So institutionals own 66%. Also, 25% of the shares are held by management, CEO, insiders, people who work there. That's an extremely good sign. They know what's going on. Usually, a good sign is 1%, 2%. No, they own 25%. So the management owns 25%. Funds own 66%. So there's like 10% left for us. So when retail jumps in, it's really going to move because the float will be so low. The supply will be so low. And institutionals are looking forward to that. Yeah, we're in Square, and Square is in a nice high tight flag right now. Beautiful. I love Square's pattern right now. We're in it. We're up 17% or 18% on that, which can equate to 200 or 300% on options. Yeah, we're really good. We're really set up well on Square. This is the high tight flag I'm talking about here. So that is likely to make another run for it at some point. Who knows when? So long as sell days remain light, then there's still a lot of potential. It'll be interesting what comes across our radar this morning, because there's a lot just ready to run right now. Yeah, the stop is 19.6 on ALLG. Watch your stop on that, 19.6. There it is. And it looks like it's on strong selling volume. However, we're only 2.5 minutes until the open, and you should probably give it 20 seconds. The 20-20 rule, 20 seconds and 20 cents as a buffer. Got Shark Tank in the background there. Yep. All G's fading a little bit. Yep. But it is holding the 19.6 stop. What happens here? A minute and 45 seconds until the open. You guys over on TikTok, come check out our trading group. The link is in my profile. All right, 1 minute and 20 seconds till the open. Again, you guys over on TikTok, just click the link in my profile in order to come check out our trading group. We have 1 minute until the open. Ding, ding is coming. How did GME go yesterday? Everyone that was late to the game. Well, 141. So we should be watching GME also. All right, here we go. 20 seconds until the open. Again, you guys on TikTok, just click the link in my profile in order to come over to our trading group. Yeah, and also we should have Mulan on watch. MULN. All right, here we go. Get a refresh. ALLG is crapping out so far on the open. So it's dead cat bounce from here only. Looks like. BVXV is about to break. If it can break 2.31, you can get in for 30 cents of risk. Stop at 2. Nope, it's pulling back. 2.31 on BVXV. Only if it breaks 2.31. All right, we have an alert on Quanta Services. I'm taking a look right now. And not quite there yet, but looking good. What do I think about Grab long term? Well, long term, that, question. Because long term investing doesn't beat the market. But medium term, it doesn't look good at all. But, keep an eye on it. Maybe in half a year, it'll be looking better. Okay, PWR. Entry on PWR for you swing traders. Swing 100. PWR. Definitely an entry right now. Quanta. An excellent green over red. Oh, by the way, you guys, swing 100 traders, the buy points, the increase points, the size increase points. I've been working out the math on it. I think it's a little bit safer and more ideal, and it doesn't change the results very much at all. If you do those increases at 2% and 4%, the reason being is that will provide more confirmation. For example, some of those increases won't even occur until the next day or follow-up days, which would be great. Or they'll definitely have to be moving strong on the day of. So by switching to 2-4, I think you'd be in better shape. And then remember to reduce when it passes back through those points. And when you get to 0% again, make sure you're all the way back down to starter. And if it moves against you minus 2%, cut in half to micro starter. Everybody got that? That's the latest update. I updated the sheet a little bit to that extent, but the explanation I just made was probably a lot clearer. Okay, I'm going to enter that into the sheet, but the sheet is not updating. And if I don't provide a stop with an entry, the stop should be 3% in a choppy, bearish, unkind market, and 5, 6, 7% in a good market. All right, SPY and Qs are dropping now. Ooh, the sheet updated. I'm going to take the advantage of that to sort the data. Really see everything. All right, good. All right, IPI. Whoever has IPI, that's hitting a 21% now. So that's take profit, profits at the 50% target on IPI. And Tesla hitting 20% again. Still looking okay on Tesla. We've had increasing volume every day on Tesla, and we're projected so far right now. We're projected to have an even stronger day today. That's what that little gray volume bar is down there. That's my indicator. You can buy for me if you would like that for TradingView. Send me a private message and I'll get you the link. That can tell you end of day projected volume. What platform do I use to trade? No, it's not MT4. I use Thinkorswim, but I also use Dash Trader and I also use TradingView and a lot of platforms. But Thinkorswim is my main bag. ALLG is starting to be bought up, but can it break over 22? That's really what it's going to need to do. Prove to me that it has momentum today. All right. Looks like Tesla and Apple are reversing to the upside off of that trading range they just put in. Tesla and Apple are pretty much our two biggest holdings at 25% portfolio allocation each up 20%. So therefore your portfolio in just a couple of days, in 4 days, should be up 10% just by those two alone. And it doesn't matter, if you can only afford 3 shares of Tesla or something, that's all right. That's if that brings you to full allocation in your portfolio, that's fine. Do not trade options on the Swing 100. All right, taking a look at our holdings. Anybody need me to take a look at any specific holding in the Swing 100 that they have? I'll make sure to get you a status update at the opening here in case you're worried about something. For instance, Square. So Square is projected low volume today. So this is not a problem at the moment. Not a problem so far. It's trading well below average on Square, and so it's not really what's called a distribution day. It's consolidation day. The NK is red today. Okay. Oh, dude, that's nothing. Yeah. Projected a very low volume, and we're way up here in the high tight flag. That's super healthy. Looking great. LMT is on the bearish side right now. But I would. There's no real trade there. It's become a mess of slop. It's a very patient trade, but a waste of your compounding money, I would say. That's it, in my opinion. Can also, wow, could be high projected volume on Ken, so it might be time to sell off. Although there might not be very many trades. Let me check. Yeah, there's only been one trade, so we need more information to do the projection. IMSCI is totally safe. Also safe. PAGS doing great. It's high tight flagging. PAGS, PAGS, we got in yesterday. LLL is faded out. VVXV not happening. FSRD, guys. FSRD is showing some positive movement. Chef Boyardee. No, FSRD. ALLG is now crapping out. That's a failed retest on ALLG, so that's a very negative sign on ALLG. Oh, there it goes. In fact, it's halting to the downside as I said that. Yeah, you do not want to be in ALLG. Do not go into a downside halt long. Apple continuing to make progress, as is Tesla. Tesla is now at and above the 20% mark where you took profits yesterday. And I told you to hold your Tesla for a stringer. Oh, Allstate, sure, but Jack, can you not direct message me? Can you just message it to the group? For whatever reason, I don't know, mentally, whatever it is, I tend to ignore those direct messages. But anyway, I got it. Yeah, ALLG doing good. Excellent. Oh, class tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern. Class tonight. For those of you over on TikTok, if you'd like to join our trading community, just click the link in my bio, link in my profile. Come on over, and it's free class tonight on the theory of trading. It'll be 2 or 3 hour class, and we're going to be heavily focused on volume and also swing trade charting. Volume and swing trade charting. That'll be the big topics tonight in class. Rambus continuing. Very, very nice. I expect Rambus to hit 37, 38, 39 in a couple months, couple weeks. LLL has halted up, so it was fading, but it popped. There it goes. Rebecca just said it as well. Great continuation on the Bulldog CF Mac. Are you in CF? Oh, good, because I had to let mine go, and I was really hoping that somebody was in it. Was that a re-entry for you, or were you holding all the way back from 70, 7? He's checking. I don't remember. 82. Yeah, that was like a day or two after our breakout alert. I guess you got in late. But that's good. You got in way down early. So have you been taking profits? Did you take some like a week ago? It's like, I think more than a week ago, 2 weeks ago. So you've been in that for about 4 weeks or 3 weeks. Okay. So you took some out when I got all out. You took some out. Good. I would say at this point, let's let it just run this 20 moving average. You see can you see my chart? Mac? Yes. So if you look at the moving average, what would you say? Which moving average, which color caresses this CF strength? Yellow. Thank you. Good job. So what that means is you now want to just let that ride that particular moving average. And in this case, that's the 20. On the daily chart, that's the 20. So you just let it ride that. It might do another pullback. It'll get closer to the 20. And if it closes below the yellow, below the 20 moving average, then the next day, if it moves lower, but not just momentarily, like a lot, then you cut it. But it won't. It probably won't, because most of the time, the first time a stock violates the moving average which it previously supported and closes below it, the next day it jumps up above it. So you wait for the next day, and then it probably will continue off and running again. Yeah. Because those become like attractive buy points. That's why it gets bought up when it reacts off of a particular moving average. Oh, that's awesome, dude. And what was the original concentration for you on that? Did you get that ever? Did you work that up to a full position? So that'd be 25% of your portfolio? Nice. Very nice. So what does it say you're up on it? Well, you got it in at 82. So 105.33 divided by 82. You're up 28%. So you got in a monster. Good job. You got in a monster stock. And when they behave like that, that's what you want to do now. You just want to hold it across that 20 moving average. Wow, nice. The 20 moving average the whole way, because it could go for weeks more. It could be up over 100%. It could be the play of the year. Who knows? That's why now you don't touch it. You just let it ride that 20. You get what you get. Don't cry about it if it comes back and you gave back a lot of gains. That's okay. You're in it for the system, not for the max gains. You're in it for the system of it. Yeah, GME's not working. GME's down to 126. Somebody says LLL is a distraction from GME and AMC. The halt on LLL. Okay, by the way, ALLG just came out of the halt, and it's down to 17 now. Nobody wants it. LLL. I did LLL, 3 L's. Projected 459. 459. To come out of the halt, 0 in 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. There it goes. It's at 473, 484, hit 488. Starting to sell off. People are taking profits on that upper bound price out of the halt. And now it's pulling back on those profits to 460. Now it's below the open after the halt. Actually got held supported by the low of that halt. And there it goes. I was just going to say, if it breaks up on over that high, that could be another entry, top off, sign of momentum, however you want to put it. But there we go. We just hit 510. It continues to have a lot of buying interest. 510. We need to be taking profits underneath every 25-cent level from over the $5 mark. Yeah, no thanks on SPZI. Take a look at the fundamentals. S. Oh, okay. Well, it's because it's OTC. All right, we're holding the 490 level. I have not pushed up past 510, but it seems to be potentially happening. Who got into power? PWR. So when that makes some further progress, we'll be increasing that. By the way, IPI really working out. That's at 24% now. IPI trade, IPI. Sitting on only one trade on Ken. Nvidia's up 3%, you said? Nice. And it looks like on projected very high volume. This would be breakout volume. So hopefully you're still in Nvidia from our call out. Actually, I think for some reason that's not on our chart here. Exited that, or for what reason? Or maybe I didn't call it out. Let's see. Yeah, Nvidia increased to full before it's too late, I said. Entry was 254.52. Sheet. I don't know how that got off the sheet. And yeah, we're up 2%, so now it's time to double if you're not already up. If you're not already doubled, now it's time to double. Too late to enter LLL? It's certainly not a swing trade. That's a day trade. If you'd like to learn more about trading, send me a private message and I'll get you a link to some lessons. Got into CLF on the 21st. That's looking great. It looks like it bounced off of the 10 moving average a couple of times. I'd give it the 14 moving average as support and let it ride, let it run. Got it on the 21st. Oh, good. That's a perfect breakout day to get in. What'd you get in at? 28.20? You're closing in on almost 10% gains. Anytime you can hit that 10%, make sure you take 25 to 50% of your position off, depending on how strongly you feel about it. Oh, you're at 41%. You have some options. Okay. Well, yeah, that's the point. 40% on options and 80% the next target. So once you hit 40% gains on your option, you should sell a quarter of your position to half of your position, or at least roll. Roll up, not roll out. No. I'm not talking about time. I'm talking about rolling up. So in strikes, same time, same expiration, but rolling up the strikes. Take profit out. All right, LLL tried to get past 510, but could not. It's now pulling back and potentially bouncing off of WAP, which is at 475. BVX fee not happening at all. I'm taking that off the high speed setup here. You guys over on TikTok, thank you for tuning in this morning. Make sure you click the link in my profile and don't forget to follow me. So we do this every day. Come check out our trading group. Just go to the link in my profile. That's what I'm talking about. Go click over to the link in my profile. Thank you very much for tuning in this morning, and I hope to see you soon in the group. Bye-bye, everybody. And you guys over on Twitch and YouTube, same to you. And don't forget that there's a class tonight for members, Theory of Trading. We're going to be doing 2 or 3 hours about volume and how to mark up charts for swing trading.